Okay, it's on. Hey, YouTube. It's Mama O again. And, I thought I'd put this video up, so I guess I should have probably put this video up first. I don't know. Anyway, against what? Well, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, why do I do this? And not just the YouTube, just like this whole hair thing. And a lot of people, even my clients, and some of them know and some of them don't, why I do this hair thing. So I guess I can say it to you too. But and then my closest friends already know this, and my family members. But clearly this is not a hair review. But if some of you want to know what this hair is, I think I'll put it in the description box below. Yeah. Anywhoozy. So my love, I should say, or my like, no, it's a love. My love of creating these pieces is definitely, it is a personal thing. It's really therapeutic for me. So I had a younger sister, Nana, aka Fluffy Doris, and she passed away November 24th, 2010, in Jamaica. And anyone that knew my sister knew that she was like the biggest hair person. Like, she would drop coins, just drop money, catching money. When it came to hair, she spared no expense. And when she passed away, of course it was, and still is, hard for all of us. My mom, she's the baby. I'm before her. My mom gave me all of her hair. She still hasn't cleaned out her room and anything like that, but she gave me the hair. She was like, here, mommy, take the hair. What am I going to do with the hair? So I was like, okay, what am I going to do with it? And I kind of held on to it for some time. Anyway, for her funeral, her homegoing, I used some pieces of the hair, and I had Pauline, who was our hairstylist, our weavologist on White Plains Road. Big up Miss June, big up Pauline, do a full sewing. So I had already been natural. I was never leaving my hair out unless I just wore it fully out, never like the leave out portion. And, at that time, I found out that I was pregnant. So I actually got pregnant the week my sister passed, which was either the day before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving. And I think it was Thanksgiving Day. It was the 24th, yeah. 11/24/2010. And I wind up having my son 2 months early, 2 hours before her birthday. So her birthday is July 7th and his birthday is July 6th. So our blessing. I still haven't gotten over her not being here. So I was pregnant. I had a high-risk pregnancy. I'm an old lady, a high-risk pregnancy, and so I wasn't able to, really care for even my natural hair really as much. And I wasn't going to spend a whole bunch of money, continuously going, have a baby. We had a baby, on the way. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to do something. So I made my first unit. Now, I've always braided hair. I braided hair straight through college, even in high school, and I braided hair here and there, and I could always weave hair, but, it's always nice to have someone do it for you. I did my first unit, and I started doing units for friends or pieces for friends, and old or former clients. I used to be a social worker with a particular agency. So, I had clients that I knew suffered from alopecia, post-chemo clients, and I would do a little unit here and there for them, even without some of my friends whose units I was doing for them, just to have them kind of test it out. I was practicing different stitches and stuff like that, and finally one of my good friends, or a couple of my friends, was like, OT, you should just do it, and do it in charge and stuff. And I still found it very difficult to do that. I mean, I still find it difficult to do, to be honest with you, because it's always been something that's just been therapeutic for me, and to kind of like in remembrance of my sister. Yeah. So that's the story, guys, for those who always ask me, and if they're watching this video, now you know. It's a labor of love that I enjoy. And yes, I do enjoy getting paid as well, but that's not what it's about. It wasn't about that for quite some time. It took me some time to even charge folk. I would still stay up late nights and do units for myself, create pieces that I know my sister would love, and I know that she is kicking up all kind of clouds and halos in heaven, saying, why do you decide for me to leave this earth and then you go ahead and do this when I done spent some money? And a lot of the hair that I have is from her stash. The virgin hair game has been around for so long. I think it's just recently, and I say recent, within the past 7 to 10 years, become more affordable within the States. But real virgin hair was very costly and very, I don't want to say difficult to get your hands on, but definitely not at these prices. And when you do that whole virgin hair thing, we know that it's not virgin if it's chemically and or mechanically processed, but it still maintains something. It's better than pack hair, BSS hair, beauty supply store hair. But most of my hair is from her stash, and I used to find it hard to even open up or use any of her hair, and I still do. I have an entire bag full of hair, that bag and box full of hair that's hers, and I think slowly but surely I'll create my own pieces, and then deconstruct them and recreate them. So anyway, so I won't get all mushy. That's a part of me. It's something that I'm sharing with YouTube. This is why I do what I do. It's therapeutic for me, and of course it brings me so much joy, especially when I have my clients that are post-chemo and that are suffering from any type of traction, alopecia, whatever the case may be. I mean, just anybody, when they receive their units and I get the calls or the texts saying how good they feel, brand new. I talk them into longer lengths all the time, and it makes me feel good. It kind of is, I know if my sister was here, she would have been my number one customer, my number one client. Not customer, because she wouldn't have paid, but she would have been my number one client. Her spirit is so big. And this is July. July is a hard month for me. And of course, November, Thanksgiving, is very difficult for me. And you would think that, oh, well, Otelia, you may have lost your sister physically, and it's her birthday, but look at the life. And, and I do see it that way. When I look at my son, I see my sister in so many ways. And, I never ever thought in a million years that I could just love someone, because my sister was my first baby. She was 32 when she passed. She worked for ACS, so big up to all of you ACS workers, because and DIFUS and anybody else who is trying to find permanency for children and protecting our children, doing their job. And I know that she loved her job, as stressful as it was. So yeah. So her birthday was July 7th. My son's birthday was July 6th. And I don't know why I put this video up. And it's easier to talk to the camera and nobody's really looking back at you. So, yeah, so this is why. No makeup. This is why I do what I do. I do it for my sister. I do it so that I don't forget her. I don't want to forget her voice. I don't want to forget her face. I don't want to forget her dislikes, her likes, her loves. Yeah, her loves, yeah. And she loved hair. Anyone that knows Fluffy knows that she just loved hair. All kind of colors. So thank you if you did watch it, thank you for watching and listening. And this is a little piece of me. You understand a little bit more of me and why I started this whole OMH, oh my hair. Creative Custom Pieces by Otelia. Otelia. O-T, Mama O. That's why. So it's an accessory, and that's another thing. My sister always just switched up her hair, and anybody that she dated really didn't care because, you switch it up. And she was all natural. She was natural underneath. That she didn't want to perm her hair any longer. She just didn't want to. And she loved it, and I love it because of her, and I love it because of you. Those of you that have gotten pieces from me, those of you that get pieces from other folks, and I look and I marvel at the talent that's out there. I was on Instagram, and one of the other a sister had posted something that wasn't too positive regarding other folks that do the same thing. And my thing is, we can all do the same thing. It doesn't mean we do it the same. And as opposed to her posting something that was somewhat negative regarding other people doing the same thing, she could have just encouraged others. So I always put up on my Instagram, stay blessed up, and and at times I'll put, big up to everybody else getting their hustle on, or doing what they love to do, doing what they want to do, because I don't know your story. I don't know why you do what you do. I don't know if you just do it because you're trying to make easy money. I don't know if you're doing it because you're an entrepreneur. I don't know why. I mean, I'm just telling you why I do it. And I do it because it is therapeutic for me. I'm not a cooker. I don't knit. I do know how to sew, but I don't do it. And, oh gosh, I'm not looking crazy. But, I can create some pieces, and I'm good at it. I'm good at what I do. And I know that I'm only good at it because, I've blessed fingers. And because my sister's spirit is with me, and, So that's that. This wasn't sad. It wasn't supposed to be sad. It was supposed to let you in. And, we all find things that are therapeutic. But whatever it is that you need to get through, whether it's loss, whether physical loss of someone, or just anything that may make you feel heavy. Find something legal that is not harmful to your health that you can do that will help you get through it in your own time, and this is what I do. And I don't think there's ever going to be a time when I get through it, because I'm not going to, but I think as time goes by, I learn to deal with it better. And that's it. I don't know if there were any words of wisdom in that, but if you can take anything from it, please do. Let's leave off with something happy. How am I feeling? Let me tell you what this hair is making me feel like before I go, because it is cooked food, and I don't want to say anything about this hair because I'm not reviewing it. Like, I completed the unit and I'm not reviewing it, and I know I always wear my hair in the same style, but this hair is giving me, let's see, this hair is right now, because I'm tired and I'm not sad. I actually feel a little better doing this. This is giving me Frosted Flakes with cold 1% milk. I don't know what that does for you guys, but when I was in school, yeah, Frosted Flakes and cup of noodles got you through a lot. So let's say Frosted Flakes with cold 1% milk right before midterms, when you know you cramming at the Bopst. Big up NYU, because I crammed at the Bopst. Bopst Library. What is Bopst? It's just so stupid. Anywhoosie, thank you for listening and watching, and stay blessed up. Peace. Enough hair grease. Stay blessed up.